You're very pointedly and slightly aggressively eating them though.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
So we're running around in Seward for reasons, and you probably can't hear any of this because I don't have a dead cat today. I hate seagulls, they're just sky rats. So yeah, we're gonna go do adventuring thing. I don't know what this video is about yet. Actually, to be honest, you probably already read the title of this video and that's why you clicked on it and that's why you're here. So you know what this video is about, but I currently don't. Finally figured out what this video is going to be about thanks to Mustard and Mashan. Apple event was just a couple of weeks ago, and if you know very much about phones and about AR, then you know that Apple usually leads the way with AR tech, and in fact dedicates a lot of their development of their hardware into making sure that it accommodates the advances that are being made with AR. So the main points with the new phones: one, the new camera, which obviously with AR you need a good camera; two, new processor with dedicated machine learning processors and can process up to 5 trillion processes per second; and 3, extended battery life, which if you have been using Pokemon Go at all, you know that AR is a battery monster. When we think about the camera for VR, what we need is something sharp and that can process images very, very quickly. It's got a better f-stop along with the computational photography, which means that even though you're getting a final image, it still means that the camera itself is taking in a lot more information, or what a normal camera would do. Like this camera is mechanically locked into very specific parameters. If I tell it it has to have a certain f-stop, that is it. I can't do anything. With the new cameras, it takes in all of the depth of field and allows you to adjust the crispiness, which is pretty epic.
It's doing it analog rather than doing it through digital computation, because it's actually rendering the image rather than altering it digitally. Not doing it as a RAM hog, and it's also not going to suck your memory up in doing so either.
The third thing that we need to pay attention to is the chip, which obviously has a dedicated processor just for neural learning, which means that not only can your phone learn your patterns and stuff, also it is analyzing the world around it pretty much constantly. Now we saw, oh, there's a seal, hang on. You see that little nose? Remember what Niantic posted on their Twitter. They're working on is AR occlusion technology, and basically all that means is that the camera can take a photo and the computer analyzes it and finds out where there are different obstacles, gives each item a rating, and figures out how it needs to treat that item based on that rating and that number. Because of the new processors that are in the new phones, it's able to do that much, much faster, which means we're going to see a much smoother integration of the occlusion technology.
Until we are old ladies.
Street makes fun of me because I don't say boat like other people say boat.
Say what?
Say boat. Half a bottle of wine, 1 car ride later, a lot of Terry Pratchett rants, and now we're at a glacier and there are a lot of mosquitoes.
A lot of them.
It's kind of like vampires, only worse because they're small and they're everywhere.
At least if I was turned, I could be immortal.
No, they do turn you into an itchy, hivey mess. And it's awful. And unfortunately, if you get bit too many times, then you're immune, and then you're a hivey mess who doesn't know.
Right?
That happens. Let's go glacier. Ah. Very important rock. You can tell it's important because it's just fenced off.
It literally says off-street, don't climb on the rock.
The overlook is 2 hours round trip.
Yeah, okay.
40 minutes to the outwash.
I'm not up for 2 hours in
Or
bugs.
40 minutes.
No, me either.
Not in the bugs. Let's go home.
Okay, we're done.
Shortest glacier trip in history. Here we go.
I've
seen it. Check.
If it wasn't the mistake.
I guess this is cutting short my very weird battery life rant. Essentially, XR has a better battery life than the XS, 10S, 10R. The 10S Max has the best battery life out of all of them. So if you're going to be out playing long term, you should probably buy the 10S Max, even though it's $1,500. And the end.
So this video
Are you
not
guys talking-
sponsored by Apple.
This video is not sponsored by Apple, but I would not turn it down, even though they paid my salary for 2 years.
And owned your brain.
Shh! I don't have an Ethernet port installed in the back of my head. Thank you.
Wait.
Only because we
Oh my god! Black Mirror! Anywho, so if you're probably going to be playing Wizards Unite, you should probably buy the 10S Max because that's the best one to buy. The 10R is probably your next best bet. That's one of them I'm getting in the product red because it helps support people with AIDS and malaria in Africa. There you go. Okay, I'll probably do a sponsorship video rant later. Bye! I'm sorry, future editing Zoe.
There's a lot of weird time things going on.
Street cannot handle the paradox that is editing a YouTube video, which includes a lot of references to things that have not happened yet, and you don't know if they will happen. You have so many cup holders.
One is actually perfect for chicken nuggets. It's literally this
Actually,
sauce.
This is a perfect nugget tray. The 10-piece nugget tray sits right in here perfectly with sauce. Just saying.
Oh my god, conspiracy moment. Hey, what's up, guys? Wait, no, McDonald's is big in Japan. Oh no. Autofocus.